Well, in today's episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through promo amp. It's a deal on AppSumo, and it's a deal to run via context and giveaways, right? Currently, it's on AppSumo. It's called promo amp. I've looked at the tool before. It looks good. I like their branding and all that. It's designed well. They spend time in branding and all that. Now, I'm just going to test run the software and give you my feedback as I test run the software and see what it looks like, how and everything goes, and just tell you. And I'm just going to show you, walk along with me, right? And I like the deals, right? If you pay $109, you get access to, you can do 5,000 entries per month. That's a lot of contest, right? Yeah, for most small business owners, 5,000 entries, that's a lot. 5,000 entries simply means 5,000 persons participating in the context. And then total winners, 50 winners per giveaway. Okay. Team members, 3. For a small business, that's more than enough. Usually one person can manage everything and see to everything, all the running of the contest. Secret codes per giveaway, multiple prizes per giveaway, domain, so you can connect just one website. And then you can remove the promo amp branding. You get access to all the reports. And I like this deal because other than these limits of numbers and the watermark, you get access to all the pro features, which is nice. If you do have you can afford to buy for $249, you get access to all these other features, 150,000 interest per month. Now keep in mind it's a lifetime deal. And if you're interested in getting off the deal, snap it the day, you just want to go ahead and get the deal. The link to get it from AppSumo, it's in the description, the first link in the description. Okay, so I just signed up. If you go to Promo Amp website, you see your pricing for year monthly. It's $29 per month. Get up to 30 winners, right? Up to 5 prizes, 50 plus entry options, exports, campaign data, 1 team member. So this you get 99. You get up to 100 winners, up to 10 prizes, 70 plus entry options, export or user data, 3 team member, and then up to 250 winners for premium plan, up to 25 prizes, all entry options, export all user data, 20 team members. So if you to compare that with the AppSumo deal, you see that they say that the all future premium plan updates, right? So basically, if you get any of this deal, what you're getting access to is their um highest deal, which is the premium plan. So the thing is that you're only limited by the number of those things. All other features, little micro features, you get access to it. So this is the plan, and it's quite expensive for per month, right? If you do yearly, that's you spend $288 per year, 996 per year, 1,992 per year. That's a lot. It's expensive. Okay. Now, the tool, the branding, first of all, I just want to give a quick rundown. There's a quick features of all the tools and all the things you get access to. So many advanced features, right? So many advanced features and so many crazy things you could use it for. The tool has a really clean website, really nice branding. That we've looked at the pricing. There's the home page, which we'll look at. And it's simple, it's straight to the point, it's clean. And then there's the giveaway, right? Want to run your own giveaway, start 7-day free trial, run your own giveaway. And this is what the giveaway looks like. So it's clean, it's simple design, straight to the point. It's not like a terribly designed website, right? Yeah, the design looks legit. Now, I'm not saying the tool is legit, I'm saying the design looks legit. Okay, so I did sign up. Let's get started. So it's asking me for my business name. So I'm just going to ask easy. I'm just going to say easy make. Feel free to skip ahead with the timestamps to the parts that you want to go on with. So I'm just going to fill in my details and it's asking me for a domain. So I'm just going to pick a random domain. How did you hear about us? Promo amp competition, referrer. Let's just say referrer and continue. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I can start my free trial. Try the business plan free for 7 days. Okay, and after which your credit card will be charged today, cancel anytime. So I have to put in my credit card to do the free 7-day free trial, and yeah, so it will pop up. So what I'll do now is I'll stop the recording and then fill in my data, and we can then test run the two. Okay, we're back. I have signed up for the free trial, put in my card details after 7 days. Now, the reason if you're interested in getting it to just if you can afford to get it to get the lifetime deal. Well, I'm just going to test run it for you so you don't have to, so you can decide. Now, if we look at the top, this is my brand name. The business trial ends in 7 days. Yes, I can end the trial here, which I like. Most tools they try to hide the ended the trial, and then you have to go through customer support. It's just stressful, and sometimes you even forget. Okay, so there's the giveaways, so you can see all my giveaways, the ones I've selected, running, scheduled, and then the draft. And I can generate giveaways using AI. So let's play with this one, and then we can check out the templates. Let's generate giveaways. Okay, it's generating. It's generating. How long will this take? So I mean, okay, win 1,000 watts of creative essentials from Easy Make. Oh, let's see. Let's see what that looks like. And funny thing is, that EasyMake is just a random domain. I just put in. I don't know where it's getting his details. Why is it? Is this it's showing me that the page doesn't work? Why is that so? Let's go back. Okay. So it's loading. Okay, yeah. So it's loading. So I think what happened was that it's trying it was taking some time for it to propagate, and then when I clicked on it, it wasn't yet never. What am I saying? It's the website has not loaded a content to the page, so it showed nothing because it was like a random website that has not been created yet, a random link that has not been created yet. So okay. So the thing that I like about it is that you can easily customize it to fit your brand. And now I'm assuming that if I had given something really good about this is make it would have been way better to customize. So you can customize this, and yeah, this is the title, wing, belly call to action, right? You can put in the description, you can format, use all these things to format, change the font size and all that, which is nice. You can select the language of your widget, English. Can't find your language, you can request it here and we'll add it in. Okay. Let's see, they have French, Spanish, Korean, Finnish. Okay, they have Thai, Turkish, Urdu, Vietnamese, traditional Chinese, Arabic. Okay, so if your language is not here, you want to add it in the contest, you can request it here, which is nice. Let me even open that. We'll check that later on and see what it looks like. So you can ask and you can set in the start and end dates of your context. So what does that mean? It means if I want to run the contest for, let's say, the whole month of July, right? I can set it here. That's the start date. And then I can set the time, the exact time I want it to start, right? I can set the exact time, right? So this is for date, and then I can click here. So this is from 1st to 31st. I can then come in here and say, oh, I want it to start 6 a.m., 6 p.m., right? I can increase the time, or I can just come here and type it in, right? No need to. You can put 23. So yeah, 23, that's 11:38 p.m. So it does the conversion, it knows the time. So which is nice. The interface is quite simple. Like it's simple, easy. I hope that the money I'm expecting comes in. I would I would get this deal. Yeah. It's one of those deals that it's nicely designed. Okay. So you can put in time, you can set in the time zone. What time zone do you want to use, right? Right now, mine is West Africa, Lagos, right? And what are the terms and conditions? Automatic, right? So automatic it's like the basic contest terms and conditions and everything. It will populate it in, and yeah, this I think you have to change in the terms and conditions because you can edit the feeds. Yeah. So okay. So these are the automatic terms and conditions. This is the name. right? This is the country. You can select the generating country. Let me see if Nigeria has. Uh, uh, let's see what Nigeria's look like. You can select if US and all that. But I'm just curious. How many winners would you select? Let's say 10. Winners must claim prize within how many days? Winners will be contacted within how many days? Let's just say 7. Yes, it makes sense that 7, and then they must claim their prize in 2 weeks. After which we'll just forfeit it. What other things we want to mention in terms and conditions? You can add them here. And do you have an address? So if you have your company has an address, you can put it in if it's a physical address. What's the link to your privacy page on your site? You can put it there, and we can then preview. So let's see. No purchase is entered to win. Making a purchase will not improve your chances of winning. Okay, you don't need to purchase anything. You have to make sure that everything is well. But participate, you are free to comply with the change. Okay, I'm trying to see where the fact that I chose Nigeria would affect the what's the word? Okay, the competition is governed by the competition is governed by the laws of Nigeria. Any disputes or claims arising in connection with the competition will be solved will, uh, will be resolved individually in Australia. And entrants waive the right to see. And I guess what you just do is don't trust them to do the terms and conditions. You can ask ChatGPT, I want terms and conditions for my context, and ask me necessary questions you need, and you just fill it in and then go through it. And so terms and conditions are simply what are the laws governing the context, right? Well, in what instances would someone forfeit their prizes? Would someone not what's the word be suspended from the context, right? No, I don't think the word is suspended. I think he kicked out of the context, right? Be disqualified. Yeah, that's the word, disqualified. So you just want to fill it in the regular, every context has the terms and conditions, right? So don't think it's just that complex. You can do your manual stuff, just copy and paste it and edit it and make sure that everything's intact. So they will see it on the page. And yeah. So this is what the competition name it looks like, right? Now you see this when you change. What I like is that if you change this, let's say I change this to save from Savepreneur, right? Savepreneur. You see that as I'm changing it, I'm seeing what it looks like. I don't have to load. I don't have to do anything. I'm just seeing exactly what it looks like. So if I come here and I say, let's begin dancing, dancing, just saying, let me just say something rubbish, dancing, dancing. Okay, so I can see dancing to unleash your creativity or exciting giveaway. So immediately I can see the changes. Now, of course, depending on how long the text is, you can show more or you can show less, which is nice. Now, this will be updated based on the number of entries, the context, and the participant of the participants of the giveaway they've entered in, the total entries in total, the time left for the context. Okay, so what are the X ways people can participate? These are some of the details. Okay, they can visit this page. I think for this visit this page, uh, they can enter a secret code. They can share it with friends. They can get bonus entries. For me, how do I customize this part of? Okay, let's see. Uh, click a button design to and the variables are okay. Okay, these are variables you can change, and they'll be added to the terms and conditions. All these things, so you can change all these things manually. Just go in, put in all these details, and it will be customized for your terms and conditions. Okay. Okay. So this is a preview. So right now I'm kind of stuck. What? How do I? Okay. 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 So okay, this is setup. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense. So this is setup. Okay. This setup. I think this is all there is for this place. So what we'll do next is click on. Let's click on save. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't take us away from this place. So when you click on save, it gives you the URL slug of the link. So this is the link. So if we copy and open the link. Right, we're not done with setting it up, but you can preview it and see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's simple, straight to the point. People can visit this page. You can put in custom page, enter the code, share it with friends, and get bonus entries. So you can increase engagement. But let's get back to customizing it. I didn't even get here. Okay, these are the features and the roadmap and the feedback. And yeah, okay. This is the page I talked about requesting for a language to be added. So you can make a request for the feature you want to be added to the tool. So the tool is quite robust. It looks quite robust. So go back to user details. So what do you want to collect from people? Do you want to collect their full name as just one line, or do you want to collect their first name plus last name? So last name you can make it optional, but no, last name is not optional. So what I talked about is that let's keep looking at the right hand side of the screen. Just keep your eyes on that side. So what would happen is that if I say full name, you get just two places. The email is compulsory. That's makes sense that that's because that's how you contact them when the price gets released. And then you could say just their full name, or you say first name and then last name is optional if they like. But first name and last name is just nice. It's still full name, but first name and last name just makes it easy so that you can auto populate it and say, oh, first name, and put in those dynamic tags when you send me email. So business email. Okay, so you can set up the context such that it will only accept emails from business emails. So if you're using Gmail, Yahoo, depends on the kind of context. Are you doing a workplace context in between professionals that are in companies, and you know you want such that those people would have to be in part of a company, or they will actually have to have a work email to be able to participate. And yeah, so you can set up that full list that will block you. So you can see the full list of things they will block. You can customize that and it will do that. So do you want to collect phone numbers? So if you put in phone numbers, you can collect phone numbers. So you can say what's depending on the country you're in. I don't know why you can make it a required feed. So if they don't fill it in, they cannot participate, they cannot move forward. So I think I don't know why this is this the countries that it takes numbers from, or this is just what it auto populates it with. I don't know. Okay, so what I would do is currently I can't see my country here, Nigeria, in it. So we would leave it like this, leave it in the US, and I would try and let's make it and test run it and see if it works or if it all populates my own country. So minimum age, do you want a minimum age for participants, right? Minimum 13 years, 18 years, right? Okay. Location, all countries, or do you want to restrict it? Right? So you want to say, okay, we restrict user entries to specific countries. So the countries, let's say I want to run the context in West Africa, right? We'll start with Nigeria. Okay, we'll pick Nigeria, and then a list of all other West. Wait, let me see. Let's just um, see if this is actually for multiple countries or just one country. I'm curious. Okay, so it's multiple countries, which is a nice feature. Very nice, very nice. So you can pick in the countries from certain parts of the world and say these are the people I want to participate, and you can put in a captcha so that people cannot use uh, unnecessary bots to like spam your giveaways or stuff like that. So when you enable these people, a captcha would more like I am not a robot, that stuff, right? So people cannot just crawl it and send in bot traffic to it. Right. Okay. So you set in the user details. The next thing is how to enter. Right. Yeah. This is the page. So this is how you customize it. Yeah. Okay. Now I get this part. I was thinking, how do you get this part done? And I was like, oh yeah. So you can say visit this page. You can toggle it on and off. You see, it's the moment I toggle it on and off, it disappears. Right. And so when you say visit this page, you can change the. Okay. I think you should be able to change the text. You can change the text that find me. Okay, find me, or listen to podcast, or something like subscribe to the podcast, something like that, right? And then how many entries do you want this to be? If someone was to do this, take this action, how much entry bonus points will you give them towards the context? And then you put in the URL. Do you want to make this mandatory, so you need to complete it before you can access all those other things? Okay, or do you want to lock it and make sure that they have to complete necessary actions before they can do this? Okay, I'll toggle that back to regular. I don't want to make it mandatory. Are you going to give them a secret code? Do you want them to share it with friends? Right? And okay, and how do they get bonus entries? And the thing about bonus entries is you can everything here you can customize it. Right? You can get bonus entries, and I'm curious. This one doesn't have a link. Yeah, I know this one. It has this is enable sharing options optional. Okay, so I think these are the major methods, major options you could have for the context. Okay, add a way to enter. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, this is nice. So they have Apple Music, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Telegram, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, X, Threads, App Stores, Google Play. So do you want them to download an app on Play Store or on App Store? Do you want to make bookings or reservations? Do you want them to go to a blog, email marketing, listen to the podcast? Asking for reviews may be against the platform terms. Please double check each platform's TOS before using these integrations. Oh, okay. So they are like, oh, we will just do the context for you. Whatever happens, that's your business, right? Yeah. So you should do your homework. Know if these platforms are against you, asking for people to go and review and all those things. And then these are like the essentials and the viral share and all that. And these are things you can connect. You can connect a web page, can connect a podcast, so people can go follow you on your Spotify or Apple Podcast. Now I don't know what the terms and conditions are, but you could do that. It doesn't sound like you're violating any of the principles. So you can depends on the what you want to add to it. So now you see the page is simple, it's straight to the point, and we'll scroll back to the top. Now we'll see the 4 prizes. Okay, so how many prizes do you want to add? Okay, how many winners do you want to add? Right? Okay, you can add the price, and is it money you're giving them? What's the current base? Let me see. Is there Nigerian naira in the currency? That's one thing that King Smo does not have. They don't have multiple currencies. Okay, they have Nigerian naira. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so you can name in the price. What's the value, right? The value, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you are sending them the money, but it's the value, right? So number of value and stuff like that. And then for this, you could okay. Let me see. Gift card for craft supplies. Okay, okay. How would you deliver the price? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, you put in the names and all that. I get that. But what would happen when? Okay, let's see. Let's go to design. So we've added the prices you'll be giving. It does make sense. What are the number of prizes? So prizes are like um sometimes you can have multiple winners but have just 5 prizes, right? Let's say um, so most of the times why it might be get confused that you have the number of prizes equal to the number of winners. Let's say you have 3 prizes, first, second, and third, and so the people that win are first, second, and third. But you could also have multiple winners where first, second, and third they get their prize, but you select another extra 10 persons, and those 10 persons they get the same price, which is one like the same price. What I mean by the same prices, let's say you give each of them $10 each, right, or $50 gift card, right? So that is the same price, is the same kind of price. So, but it's across 10 persons. So those 10 persons are winners. So that's what it means, right? It's just that most contexts, the number of prizes is the same as the number of winners. Okay. So that is that. We click on the design. We can upload a custom image, right? So you can put in your own banner, the brand and all that, and put it here. Let's see. Drag and drop image or browse. When you say browse, what are okay, so it's showing us. So right now, if it would be nice if they had an Unsplash integration, that would be nice. Or if they had the Canva integration, that would be nice. But it's not really a big deal. You can get in your image and upload it here. That's not really a big deal, right? Okay, so you can show or hide the start section of the widget. Okay. Let's see if I turn it off. Just look, keep your eye on this widget and see what happens. Okay, that part is disappeared. But now, if you put it in, you can see the stats, the time left, the total entries, your entries. And if you show leaderboard, display users rankings and leaderboard in the widgets. Okay, so you can see what is your ranking. You're number 1 of 47, 41% chance of winning. 5 plus 5 ahead, of next person. Okay, can show the total entries, and I think it gives this context feel to the giveaway and viral contest, which is nice. And to think the fact that they have a lot of features lined up, and it's simple to use, like without even having any experience. This is me signing up for the tool. I'm just test running it, and then walking you through along with you, so you can customize the colors of each of the um, sections. Like you see all these colors of this, you can customize that, and show launch a giveaway, launch a free giveaway. Okay, so this is their watermark. The only way you'll be able to turn this is if you have a premium plan. So you see now it's disappeared, right? I think what they should do, if they can make this an affiliate link, then I wouldn't really mind having their watermark stuff at the bottom, because then if someone clicks on it, I get an affiliate commission. Other than that, I'll just turn it off because I'm paying for the tool. Yes, like just as you mean. And I know I'm doing free trial now, but I'm paying for it too. So the next thing we'll then have is the summary, right? So this is the link. This is the URS log, and this is the link. So let's open the link and see what it looks like. And then it's in draft mode, so you can publish the giveaway. So I know I talked a lot. So your giveaway starts in 2 days and giveaway duration. So until then, okay, changing the URL will cause starting your dashboard to reset. So you want to be careful before you even publish. Like in the design section, before you publish, that's where you would have updated the URL, right? So I forgot to mention. Yeah, I'm figuring this thing out along with you. Okay, where was the part? Okay, yeah. It's not in design. Before we published it, you see the link, right? You can put in your own custom domain. You can set up your custom domain. You can add in Facebook tracking ID. You can update this. You can change it, but I wouldn't really do that once the stuff is, because now it will reset the statistics. So before you publish it, you want to customize the slug, URL slug, and make sure that it's on point with what you want. And if you want to book custom domain, you can do custom domain. You can share your giveaway. You can copy the link. You can get a code and install it on your website. And what will happen is that it will pop up. It will, yeah, it's like it's not like pop up. Sorry, it is an embed code, right? So let me see. I'll try it out in the HTML embed. Let's just see if it will work with this HTML compiler. And yeah, see how it works. I did try it before. I've been using this platform before. So, okay, let's delete this and paste and let's run. Hopefully it works. I don't know. I don't know if this code is supposed to work on this kind of site, but it's running. Why? What's going on here? Embed code tester. I'm just searching because I'm not logged into any of my websites, so I can't really test and see, oh, does this thing work? Oh, I think, oh, my network is bad. Yeah, that's the only logical step I can take for this not working. But it looks like my network is good. So basically it's embed code. It will be embedded on your website. I don't know what happened, but so it's embed code. You copy it and you paste it in WordPress or that, and it will basically pull in the stuff. So people don't have to leave your website to participate in the contest. They can participate on your website. So you can embed it on your website and then share your website link instead of this actual um, promo amp link. And then, so what are we? Okay, how did we even get here? Okay, examples of where to paste the code and stuff like that. So copy the code and blah blah blah. Save your changes and upload your PDF on your web server. So you can see the reporting, right? So the thing is, right now we are in this particular giveaway, right? You can see the reporting. Who are the people that have joined? Their IP address, their browser fingerprints, blah blah blah. And okay, you enter to unlock all data. Okay, you can see the overview, 3 impressions, 2 visitors. That's me clicking on the links. 0 entry, 0 entrance, conversion rates, blah blah blah. Okay, so you can see all these details. You can see where is data coming from: Nigeria, United States. How come it's in the United States? As from Nigeria that I clicked. I don't know. Okay, so you can see where the stuff again. So it's on point. Visited it twice. And then you can see draw winners. So you can come into this point and say, okay, click on draw winners. And now, of course, I'm in the paid free trial, so I'll be able to use that feature. So I think this is one of those tools that if you can't get it for a lifetime deal, it's quite expensive to get it on a regular plan. That's it. Yeah, you understand. So it's not. There are some tools that you see on AppSumo and like, well, I know it's not really a big deal. I can get it, right? I'll give an example of a competing uh tool, right? So I think it's Gleam IO. I can't. Yeah, Gleam IO. So, where's the pricing part? So they run context and giveaways and all that. So if you look at their pricing, so you see the same outlook, right? Look at their pricing. Let's see what the pricing is. Now, of course, this is quite an established tool. You have $119 per month. Okay. So you see it's monthly 479. This is this is expensive. Okay. So it's one of those deals that if you're going to get the live deal, get a live deal. If not, it's quite expensive to get it. Except, of course, you pay for a monthly plan. Once you're done running the contest, you turn off the monthly plan and then you just do it like that. So you can see the leaderboard, you can draw your winners, you can install on your website and embed the code, you can report it, you can overview. Right now, it's showing me scheduled because when I set up the contest, I set it up to start on when I started to set it up to start. I started to set up on the 1st of July, right? So even though I think why is the site? I think this has nothing to do with my network. This is the site. Let me load something else. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. See code pen. Let's test run this. See if it works. Okay, why is why is all the code not working? What's going on? Start we do things here. Taking forever to load. Landing page. Okay, so it's quite simple. You paste it here, and it's showing the preview. Hopefully it works. So I just want to show you a preview of when you embed it on your website, what it will look like, right? That's what I want. So as you can see, and of course, the reason why it's short like this is because of the space this site has. Usually on the site will be long, it will have a full page and all that. So you see the stuff, right? Now, time left 30 days, right? Enter secret code and all that. Now, let me try and participate. You see the details, right? Now, I did say I was going to test out the number and see if it works for other countries. Yeah, if it works for Nigeria, because I couldn't find Nigeria. Let me see. Let's see. Let me put in my number code. Let's see. So it doesn't work for Nigerian numbers, right? So I think that would be a feature they should add to it. Should add more numbers so that it covers, and they should also add the feature where depending on the country of the person, it will auto set it based on the country. Now, of course, if the setting is not correct, probably because the person is using a VPN or something like that, they can change it. But yeah, so you put in date of birth, put in the email, you verify you're a human, and you can then read the terms and conditions. For me, I don't really know how this stuff works, but yeah, that's the preview of what it looks like. And yeah, so you see now you can promote your competition. So how do we promote our competition? You can share your competition. You can have a QR code for the competition. You can open my competition. What does it mean to open competition? Okay, takes us to the page. Okay, so this is the competition. 30 days left and all that. Okay, and you can get a QR code for the competition. So you can download the PNG or the SVG and then add it to. Okay, so let's say you're doing a context, right? And for an event, and you want people to be able to participate in the context on the website and engagement and all that. So you can download it, put it on the sticker or the banner or the flyer or any of those things. and that way people can go straight to the competition when they scan the QR code. So you don't have to mention, go to www dot stuffs like that, which is nice. It's a nice feature to have. It's nice. So you can share my competition, you can share it on these various platforms. You can also just copy the link. I feel like they should add the copy the link feature here on this end, right? Yeah, I know that. I know we have to get the link, but it should just be easy for me to just click on share and then just copy the link instead on one place. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the link is yet. Okay, it's yet to copy. So they did a good job of that. Yeah. So I can copy the link. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that at first. Okay, so that's the platform, and I did say I was going to show you the template. So we've explored the giveaway. The contest is scheduled to start 1st of 7 to 31 of 2025. And then there are templates, there are AI generated giveaway, basic giveaway, Instagram giveaway, YouTube giveaway, Facebook giveaway, X giveaway, more coming soon. Okay, more coming soon. Okay, so these are the templates. Okay, they really need to work on a lot of templates. Give us a lot of options. Okay, so this is what YouTube giveaway is. So YouTube giveaway is something you want to use to promote your YouTube channel, promote a YouTube video. And so a secret code is more like in a video. Because if you really want to get people to watch a video, right? And not just keep around, you by putting a very specific, maybe towards the end of it, very mention a specific code, and only someone who actually watched the video can extract and come and in here and paste it. So yeah, that's nice. It's simple, straight to the point. Okay, you can join your mailing list, and you so for joining your mailing list is nice because now they don't have to you don't have to go anywhere. They can just put in their name and email. Coupled with the fact that everyone who participates in your context will also put in their name and email, and you also get access to their name and email. So yeah, it's nice to know. So there's settings, there's logo. You can delete the brand. So they have a lot of integration. You can connect with Kit so that when they join, you can get automatically send messages. You do have webhooks, so you can do custom connections. And then there's billing, and then you can see air trans, and that's the people that have entered the context. So entrance has their details. You can just export it in one place, which is really nice. So it's a simple tool, gets the jump down. It's way advanced than King Sumo, and it's way affordable if you get a lifetime deal. But their pricing plan, I won't really say. Of course, the traditional their competitors their prices around is even cheaper than the competitors' price. So yeah, so the link will be in the description, so you can get it. It's an affiliate link, but it helps to keep the lights on here. So I'd love for you to use our affiliate link to get the deal if you're considering getting the deal. Okay, so that's all for now. Let me know if you have any questions regarding the app.